Hello beautiful friends, hello, hi, I hope you're doing really well. If you're new over here, hi, my name is B and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate you and you guys are really making my days. Since it's new week, it means new makeup review. Everyone is coming up with new makeup products left, right, and center. So, we need to be in the scoop ready for the new launches. In today's video, we are going to be trying a new base product from KVD Beauty, and it's their Good Apple Lightweight Full Coverage Concealer. It is a counterpart to a very famous viral foundation, Good Apple foundation from KVD. So we are going to see if it actually provides what it promises. And of course, as always, we are going to be checking in after several hours just to see what the product is about. Before we start applying the product, definitely like this video, comment down below for engagement, and please consider subscribing. It will make me really happy. And so as you can see, I already have the foundation on and my brows. I have used the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lift Foundation in number 160 Shell. So as I said, today's product in question is a new lightweight but full coverage concealer from KVD Beauty. I will just kind of sum up basic information about the product. So there are 32 shades of the concealer that are currently available. You are paying $28 or 28 euros for 10 milliliters or 0.33 fluid ounces. This is supposed to be a full coverage concealer that can be used all around your face. So not only under the eyes, but blemishes, whatever you need to conceal. It does claim to have very light texture without looking heavy and cakey. It's supposed to hydrate your skin, but still give you that natural kind of smooth finish. So we're going to see if that will apply. I have color shade light 109. It's been a bit of a pickle because it seems like the brand does not launch like the full shade range in Europe, or at least in the Sephoras that I checked, in different European Sephoras, you did not have full 32 shades available. In Greece, for example, where I reside, we only had 14 to 15 shades, and there were basically two lightest shades from the whole range that could kind of match me. So I did pick up the second lightest shade. I know it's going to be lighter than what I usually go for, but since this was the closest match, unfortunately, that's what I ended up with. This is what the product looks like. It's quite nice packaging. And one of the interesting things about this concealer is also its applicator. It's kind of like a half doe foot. It's supposed to mimic the shape of the finger for easier application. So we will swatch it. This is what the shade 109 looks like. It's going to be quite light, but okay, we'll try and make it work. At first, I will apply it under this eye so we kind of can see the difference, and we can see if it really is such a full coverage and lightweight product. And I will be using the sponge because that's my preferred application of generally almost every single product, at least the base ones. To be honest, it does look like slightly lighter than what I usually go for. I don't like to have as highlighted under eyes anymore, like I used to when I was younger, but looks quite nice. So this is what one layer of concealer looks like. I'm not sure if it's like totally full coverage. It has nice coverage, obviously, but I feel like it's more of a medium to buildable. From the first inspection, it kind of looks like it does crease, which I feel like one of the claims was that it's going to be kind of like seamless under your eyes, but of course I will take pictures so you can actually see, but it did settle into my lines over here, and I don't have like specifically like issues under the eyes. I have like occasional melia, but I feel like this product kind of will settle into every little crevice that you might have around your eyes. So it definitely is buildable because I did apply a bit more on this side, and I feel like you can see that it did cover kind of like my discoloration under the eyes. You can see that I have a lot of discoloration around my eyes. I have quite thin skin, so a lot of veins and things like that pop out, and you can see that here it's a bit more darker in a way, like a bit more greenish. And here, of course, it has covered much more. And we are back with the full face of makeup. So I haven't applied any eyeshadow underneath my eye, just so we can really inspect the concealer. Looking at it after, like several minutes after application, I still feel like it does crease much more than concealers usually crease on me. I usually have issues over here, so in the kind of like a inner corner, because I do wear glasses and I tend to squint. So there it is place where I do get some creasing, but this concealer kind of tends to crease alongside. It starts to crease over here and ends over here, and it's really just bizarre because when you look at my face, like around my nose, my forehead, or my chin, I don't see any type of creasing or like really seeping into fine lines or any kind of lines that you have on your face. But under the eyes, I don't feel like it does the best job. Again, from far away, it does look quite nice. It does look a little bit blurring, but as soon as you come close, it does show that pigment kind of like sits on the top of the skin. It shows that you have, higher coverage concealer on your face, which is interesting because the texture of the concealer as such isn't very thick. It's not the thinnest ever, but it doesn't feel heavy, but it also feels like one of those self-setting, or it's supposed to be self-setting, but it kind of just like gathers in certain places. Again, I will take a picture just so you can see what I'm talking about, but the fact that I really have such a long line of creasing is not what usually happens. And also I have creasing like even here and here. I've never seen that ever to happen to me. And it doesn't matter how much I actually like try to blend it out. So I don't know, I kind of feel like it will probably look a bit dry on me. Many times if you have product that has a lot of pigment in it and it kind of like gathers in certain places, it tends to just kind of look like it's dry. I feel like this concealer could be good for people who do not have any type of issues that I talked about prior, like under eye bags or lines or I don't know, texture under the eyes, yeah, in that case, probably it would be nice. But at this point, I don't think this is um like the best concealer ever. It's not the worst, but really the creasing under the eyes is quite prominent. And as I said, whatever I do, how many times I try to blend it in, and nothing, it just stays. It stays there. Also, maybe if you have more oily skin, you would like this more. I don't think this is concealer for all of the skin types, despite the fact that they promote it like that. I feel like if you have dryness under the eyes, you would have to either prep your skin very well. And I do have my skincare, so it's still like I do have fairly moisturized skin. I do have radiant foundation on, and still I feel like it's a bit tighter, and it doesn't look as fresh as it could. And currently my most favorite concealer that I'm not able to find at this point is the NYX Bear With Me concealer. I think that one is so perfect. It's more lightweight than this one, and it does not crease, and I really enjoy that one like much more than this one. But we will see. We will see after several hours. I just don't feel as positive about this product as I hoped. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you the concealer in like normal lighting. When you really like zoom in, you can see how badly it does crease along the whole eye. Also here even more. I have crease even here, which is just bizarre. And over here, you can see that the pigments kind of like clunk up in a way. And they kind of accentuate the texture. I don't feel like that's the issue like in other places, that I applied it. Like it looks cute. The eye area seems not to really work with this product as well. And as I said, it's not like other products don't crease, but this one does crease quite a lot. Also, you touch it and it has like a lot of transfer, which is bizarre because I thought that it was that type of self-setting, because it said that it's long wearing, it's full coverage, but it has a lot of transfer and it does move around, so I don't know. Not my fave, to be honest. Hey friends, we are checking in on our concealer after 8 hours of wear, so I have thoughts. I feel like vast majority of my face does look still quite nice. Concealer in like areas around my chin, my mouth, my nose, and here on the forehead looks quite okayish. Like it does have some wear, but I was blowing my nose, so it's kind of expected. But overall, I would say that it does not crease as much on the face as it did around my eyes. I kind of feel like what I've said previously is true. The concealer does look a little bit drying and kind of like collecting the pigments under the eyes. For some reason, I see more lines under my eyes that I've ever seen. On the face as such, it really looks like okayish. I don't have that much complaint, but under the eyes, it doesn't look as fresh or as hydrated as I would want it to look. So I feel like two claims that they claim. So number one, the hydration, that it's going to be hydrating. That's not true. Like if you have dry skin, this is not going to be hydrating at all. I don't feel like it looks extremely dry, but it's just not It's more matte finish or more of that satin finish rather than something that would look like it's hydrating. And number 2 is the longevity and like being crease proof. On face, maybe. Under the eyes, I don't think so. Would I recommend it? I don't think that this product is like entirely the worst. I would give it 7.5 out of 10. It is one of the better high coverage concealers that I've tried. Despite that, I have others that I do prefer from this one, like the Pat McGrath Skin Finish one. That one does have quite a lot of coverage, but doesn't make me feel like my skin is getting dry or anything like that. Doesn't cling on patches and doesn't crease that much. Other than that, again, I don't think that it's necessarily like bad product. I just feel like it's one of those products that you will have to find out how to use so you can get the most out of it. So if you are dry skin or you have lines under the eyes or you have some type of issues, as I previously stated, like texture under the eyes or anything like that, I don't think this is the best choice for you. Maybe if you have combo to oily skin, this could work a bit better for you. But other than that, I don't think it's the worst ever, and I will keep on using it and keep on trying it with like different foundations, and maybe I will try to moisturize more my under eye to see if it's actually the way I use it, or it's the product as such is not really living up to its promises. But I don't think I would necessarily recommend it. I don't think it's something that is bad, but I don't think it's something super special that you need in your makeup collection. So I feel like so-so, not horrific, but not the most amazing concealer I've ever tried. Again, I will keep on using it in different ways, and I will in following days pin the comment under the video just to see if I change my mind. For now, I really think that it's okay, but nothing too great. And yeah, that's that. That's the review and first impressions. I hope that you enjoyed this video and it will help you to decide whether or not you will pick this product up. If you do, definitely leave the comment down below. Don't forget to like the video and consider subscribing. I hope that you're gonna have a beautiful weekend, and I hope to see you in my following video. Sending kisses.